source citation. Again, these databases will provide you the citation. Not true of websites, but it is true of databases. And you've got a lot of options. Would you like to download it? Fine. Do you want to email it? You want to print it? You can do that. You can click on the email. You can send it to yourself. You can send it to another group member. If you guys want to share the articles, that's fine. You send it off. You're going to have the article. You're going to have the citation. You can send that to your school account, or you can send it to your personal account, like a Gmail or a Yahoo. The database doesn't care. What happens a lot of times if you're using a personal account is it will go to your spam folder. Because it's coming from a database, your mail account doesn't recognize that, so it's going to stick it over there in the spam folder. It'll be in your email in about 20 seconds, so if you don't see it, go look in the spam folder, because that's where it's sitting. So that's opposing viewpoints. Another one is General OneFile, which a lot of people haven't used. It does cover all subject areas. Okay, the other one's really kind of focused on those social controversial issues. This one covers all subjects. It looks kind of familiar. Okay, here's boxes where I go put in my keywords. You definitely can do that because you brainstorm. But you can also do a subject guide search. It's a little different from most databases. This is kind of like doing like an encyclopedia entry. It's going to be alphabetical. So if I did something like church and state, it's going to try to match that up. And this one it says is a nonfiction work, so it must be a book by that title. But under there it says Church and State, 12,474 articles, newspaper articles, magazine, journal articles. Too many to look at, but it's going to give me a way to understand how they're grouped. Just that little plus right there. There are different subdivisions, and I can scroll through. There's laws, regulations, and rules. There's negotiations, observations, planning, all kinds of things. I can click on a link, and it's going to take me to articles that match that topic. Let's scroll down here a little bit. If I can find one. There'll be one eventually. Not everything in this database is full text. A lot of them are. I can see the full text. But not everything is. It might just be a citation. If I want to do a limiter, I can do it right here. I can say, let's limit to only the articles that are full text. That last database we looked at, everything's full text. Not everything in this one is. I've got it down. What about the time when it's published? Is that important?
Yes.
Do I want the more recent information?
Yes.
Probably I do. Databases will let you limit that way as well too. You scroll down over here on this left-hand side, you get all these ways to narrow it down, and one of them is publication date. So I can even say I only want it from the last week, or the last month, or the last year, or maybe even if I wanted to be like the last 6 months, I can do a custom date. So I'll just make it the last year. And again, it keeps giving me fewer and fewer articles. So let the database help you focus your search a little bit. Now you've got things that are full text, published on the topic of church and state,